Welcome back, Weezers. I know it's been a while, guys. We've been collecting parts, we've been collecting prizes. So, Seb, what do you think about just a quick review on what's been going on?
The recap?
Quick recap what's been going on. BTS. For some weird reason, Seb, when I hear BTS, like the behind the scenes, I think of porn. BTS. All right. First and foremost, if you live under a rock, you might have not heard the news. This is our 4th place prize. This was sponsored by the good man, Jimmy Oaks, and in collaborations with Link ECU. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, might be the future of streetcars. It's a full standalone system that comes with plenty of options for input and output, built-in 7-bar map sensor. The best part about it, Seb, is you don't go have to hunting for a core. You don't have to pay a guy $250, $300 for a PRB, run to a junkyard, try to dig into whatever. This is a full standalone system that you will basically take out the guts from in here. You just basically unscrew it from the inside and you put this whole board in here. It looks great. You know, almost sued myself. Sabi, you basically, I don't want to open this. It's sealed. I don't want to open it. This is the winner's winnings, okay? You basically take the insides of this out and put this inside. So you could use any core. This is a PND. Yes, exactly. Boom, slap it in there. You're done, finished. That is 4th place in our giveaway. Jesus Christ. Are you telling the news or the weather? You seen how much spit that was, Seb? I hope the camera caught it.
Say it, don't spray it.
Say it, don't spray it. What are you telling, the news or the weather? Over the past few couple of days, been figuring out what parts to order, figured that out, ordered the parts. Did a couple of things Saturday. Big shout to Frank Downstar. Basically hooked this whole build up with his hardware. We're waiting on his LCAs now. But for the most part, we've got all this. I took care of every single bolt I can on the motor. That's taken care of. Watch your back, there's a chair behind you. Sebi is going to end up taking the transmission with him up to, up his way and giving it to Cerruti here. What do you got, carburetor? Yeah, bring it in at 10. Cerruti's going to open up that transmission, take care of that while I keep moving forward on this car. Today's vlog, we're going to be installing the K-Tune suspension. Now, we're not just talking about struts here, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing the camber kits and the struts. And then whatever else we can do along the way, we'll do it. Me and 40 prepped the chassis. This entire thing is spray waxed. We spray waxed the entire engine bay. We're trying to clean it up as much as we can. I want to clean up that harness. I want to change a few things around as far as grounds. I changed 2 grounds into basically nutserts, which will be easier for you to just take on and off with a 10 mil. The struts came in for the rear hatch, so we can probably install those too. But I know this is a lengthy intro, and I'm sorry. There's so much. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to tell you all the good news. If you'd like to join the giveaway, we are building the car in front of your eyes. We're being transparent. We're not taking any shortcuts. This car, Sebi, literally needed wheels and a tune. Would have been done. We took it apart because we have to do things the right way. Now, that clutch that was in there, thank God I took it out. Look how bad it was, huh? Imagine giving away a car like this. Look. Look how much gunk is in that throttle bearing. Listen to this. We can't give away a car. Look at this. Rusted up. Look. Imagine giving away somebody a car like this. Look at that. Look at that rust in there. Can't do that, bro.
Yeah.
That's gonna come back and haunt us, sir.
He said he daily drove it for 2 years.
He did. He got the guts out of it. There was
2 years.
There was no shield on the transmission, like that little cover shield where the 10s hold it up. So obviously that's all from water. It shifted great. Sure, it ran great. It probably could have lasted, but If somebody, jeez, look at this. Just didn't even pick up a tool yet. We ended up taking the motor mounts to get powder coated. Obviously, you guys know that the wheels are going to be tea and green. We're gonna do the traction bar tea and green and the motor mounts tea and green. So got the bushings out over here. 40's on his way now. While me and Sebi basically film and install, he's gonna start cleaning up parts that have to go back together. So that's the intro. That's the intro, guys. I appreciate you for coming back. I know you guys missed the content. But it's time to get to work. So hopefully we get that transmission back in time. We can put this motor right back in. We can put fresh fluids everywhere. We can get it dynoed. We can have a lot of fun. Show the car off. Come see it. We'll set up a few car meets. You know what I'm saying, Seb? Let the people look at the car. You know what I mean? It hits different in person. Pause. So I love you guys. Hope you're smashing that like. Hope you like this lengthy intro. I know there's a lot more to recap on. And we'll keep you posted throughout the vlog. Show us some love in the comments. Let's start gunning. Alright now. Alright guys. Alright guys. Alright. Alright, so. Alright guys. Yep, alright guys. Alright, so. Okay boys. You got something to say, 40?
Yeah. Hi.
This guy always comes up with the worst time. You bringing the coffee? The coffee!
You got it.
Oh my god! You bringing the coffee?
No, he got it. 2 more people now. In 5 minutes,
5
he come
minutes.
again. For he too much people.
Okay.
He only one lady working inside the bakery.
The chori.
No, he no got it. The other.
Ah, the fair.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick guys, before installing this camber kit on, everything is loose, right? Because what I don't want to happen, Seb, is while trying to adjust whichever way we can, the wheel, I don't want this to be a struggle to where I have to loosen 6 nuts, pause. So I've got it kind of be moving fast. I need to learn how to slow down a little bit. K-tuned front camber kit. We've got everything pretty much loosened up. We're gonna put everything loose. Send it up through here. And then we're gonna bring that in there with our washers. Okay, perfect. No, I got it. Yep. We're gonna tighten this by hand. So again, we're going with this red, gold, green theme, mixed with a little bit of black. That's what she said, 40.
Put it in suspension.
Suspension!
Yeah.
Suspension! Suspension, papa. So, camber kit, obviously, we all know how to install one of those. We're gonna button up those 17s at the top. We'll do it by hand. So, from there, we'll slide the strut up. We don't have our forks because the forks are being powder coated. This guy wants to interrupt me so bad. Get the camera on him right now. Get the camera on him. K-tuned, K1s, CRX EF chassis. I ran a poll on Instagram, Seb, and I asked if people wanted an aggressive ride or a comfortable ride. Comfortable won unanimously, okay? So what I'm going to do is make this a smooth, comfortable car. Not a lot of hard rebound, not a lot of bounce. It's gonna have, you know what, it's gonna have a little bit of soft bounce, but it'll be able to take bumps easily, okay? Pause, if that's a pause. But we're gonna slap in these K1s, obviously. We'll send them through here, up, nice and easy. And not for nothing, guys, to work on like suspension, it's so much easier without that fork in the way. You know, that's it, you just put your suspension in. If you remove that fork, your life is so much easier. Again, we've been teaching and basically screaming this at the top of our lungs here in this small garage is to work smart, not hard. So, I don't know. It's been under 3 minutes. Camber kit's installed. Struts are installed. We'll leave everything loose and then go over everything in sections. So, waiting for that fork to show up. That's going to end up being powder coated. Camber kit is in. And we're pretty much set. So, in order, just to do this real quick on camera. Just to make life easy. That's it. Now we could just have this hanging this way, so that it kind of almost looks like we're finished. Now we just have to wait for what? A fork. And we don't need the fork anytime soon. We still have to install the motor, obviously with the transmission and axles. So the forks will go in completely last. So I'll take care of the other side. We'll knock that out. We'll start running through, tightening everything up. And then hopefully we're moved on to the back of the car, where we have to install the rear trailer arm. So let me get to it. Okay, that's tight. Just put our keys in. So it's all the way set on soft anyway. So we'll leave them all set on soft for now. And then after that, when we drive the car, we'll start making adjustments. But everything works, so control the dampening from there. Front's pretty much done. We don't have to worry about the front anymore. We could start working on the rear. Unfortunately, I'm still waiting for the lower control arms and the hardware, so most likely I'll just button it up real quick. It won't be like a forever hold at the moment. Our main goal for the rear today is to get the trailer arms to hang in place, get the coilovers in, get these basically just threaded by hand, and when the hardware comes in, just swap everything, tighten everything up. So we'll start moving to the back of the car now and go from there. But we're doing everything at a really easy, calm pace. We haven't even played music yet, so hope you guys are enjoying the vlog. So just installing the camber kit up here. Again, just by hand, that's fine. And we're gonna drive 2 14s in, because again, I think Frank is sending all this hardware, Seb. So
Nice.
It's not really smart to start tightening anything, and plus I have no lower control arms. So I'll do the same thing with the toe adjuster. Just put it there in the corner. But what I like to do with my camber kits, so I don't fight them, is loosen them up, right? And then back off here a little bit. Watch this, Seb. Now when it's time to do adjustments, look how smooth it is. See that? So even though we're gonna align this CRX at a alignment shop, the best that we can do, and we've done it in the past, me and Seb, is just get it by eye. Like if it's cocked, paused, too much in, we'll just try to straighten it up. Same thing with the front. If the camber's too in at the top, we'll just try to straighten it up. When we get to the alignment place, it's much easier for them to do. It's quicker for us, and we're not driving there wobbling around. So again, we want to try to control what we can control, basically in our possession, and that's this stuff here. And when we do that, what we don't want is to have a struggle. So look at that, nice and simple. That's gonna thread in by hand. This is a little service rust, but these bushings are brand new. These pads are brand new. Again, Seb, I want to kind of leave things for winners to do too. We spoke about this in the past, bro. You know, people like Joe that won Lefty. People like Will that won Exhibit K. People like Jeff that won Kobe, the RXK. I kind of rob them of making any improvements, you know? So it's like, when you get the car, I don't know what color rotors, I don't know what color calipers you want to do. You might not like my choice of color. You might want to swap the lug. I want to go for gold lug nuts, Seb. I want to do the green with the gold, you know? But again, some people have different preferences. So I'm leaving things for winners to take care of that are simple. Basically, I don't know, powder coat the rear calipers blue. I don't know. That blue and green would look nice though.
Yeah.
Like a nice spoon blue off that green. Yeah, he just gave me a thought, Seb. All right.
You need a help, Aki?
No, not right now. It's not that bad. So Seb is going to drive the bolts in where they need to. 40, yeah, put that in that pocket.
Watch my finger. Go ahead.
Hold on, Seb. Let me help you because it needs to be flat. Go ahead. Perfect. Yep, give me the next one. I could do it from this side. Again, I believe, like I said, Frank is gonna. These are brand new OEM ones. I love them. But if Frank is sending the gold stuff, I don't want to cross thread this. All right, perfect. I got it. Okay, that's that. We'll take our 217s up. And by hand. Next one. You got it?
Yeah.
I got it. I got it. Okay. You can hang. That's it. That's all we really wanted to do, was get the rear trailer arms to hang. So I ended up routing this brake line. I'll do the next one on camera and go from there. So honestly, Seb, I don't even want to tighten none of this yet. I think this one's fine. Maybe just a touch with the 17 here. That's it. Make sure we don't cross thread nothing. Perfect. Basically everything's bolted up. That's fine for right now. Maybe give that 14 a little bit of love on this side. Help it. Perfect. That's it. I'm done. That rear strut just needs to be mounted. We'll be finished with this side. But let me and Seb route this brake line, and we'll save that one down there for you guys to see how we basically. These videos are great reference because sometimes you don't know which hole this goes through, where this piece goes. So this is like the part where people slowly rewind and try to get it right. So we'll save that for the next clip. Hanging it. This hole. Second hole. Second hole. Send this through here. And that's not a pause. It's always good to talk about a hole. All right, send it through here. Nice and loose. Bend this like that. You could be a little aggressive. Don't worry about it. Just when you get to this part here, you don't want to rip this little boot. So what you do is you just try to help that, which is not working. The other side worked much easier. It's going to need a little bit of love. Perfect. Send this up. Keep bringing it up. Massage it in. And I think now, hold on, while we can, so we don't have to compress this back, line that up. Parts, drop it. Pin in, obviously. Find your cotter pin lock. Turn it, found it. I'm locked. Perfect. Okay. Last but not least, push this up. This here. Did you bring our hammer?
Wait to your
Nope,
left.
don't need it. Done. That holds it. It ain't going nowhere. So from there, basically route the cable here to be held up by the 12 and then mount it up. So I got a clean 12 for this one. Gonna remove that 12, put a nice clean 12 on that. This is secure, make sure that's good. We're gonna hang this up the same way we just did the other side. So, camber kit, trailer arm bushing, 2 17s, and then we'll worry about that toe. We're gonna have to find that screw that we tried to save, move it over, and then thread it in. So, by the time the next clip plays, this will be up. Okay, so e-brake cables have been routed perfectly, correctly. Added them to the emergency brake handle up there. Tightened up these 12s here. And what I want to do is, I want to move this and make it look as clean as possible. So kind of leave it center there, and then tighten it up. Just like that. Just so it can be nice and clean and neat. This one's already exactly where I want it to be. So there. Okay, so the e-brake cables are secure, they're routed. That's perfectly fine. I think what we need to do, I think this arm is too far inside. So I'm gonna need the pry bar. Let's see if we can move that arm. Because I don't know if the camera can see it, but that camber kit has a long way to go to get home. You see that? And I think it's here, so I might need to pry. I might need to pry. Yeah, see that, Seb? See how it shifted? It's almost closer. See, look. It wasn't centered. So now, look. It's much closer. See that? Mm-hmm. So it has to move in a little bit more. And then now the rest is basically camber adjustment. So we have to do the same thing to this arm. It's so far off. You see that? I have to pry off the chassis. Ah, perfect. See that? Good. We're getting closer. We're going to clean up this section here and make sure that that goes in good. So, I mean, the next thing we can do, Sebi, is put the coilover in. So we'll grab the rear coilovers, we'll grab the hardware, we'll slip them up into the chassis, and then button them up.
Center it. Got it.
Okay. So that coilover's in. Might as well knock it out right now with a 14. I like to do struts by hand, Seb. Something weird about the gun, you know? You think maybe your battery's a little low. Mm-hmm. You think you got it right. Nothing kind of beats, you know, doing it by hand, boys. So we're just gonna make sure that this coilover is 100% tight. Money. And these 14s are locks too. That's done. Let's make sure that they're soft. Damn, I'm thinking about it now. Alright, so we'll have access to the rear. I was thinking about it to adjust how comfortable this car drives. We're going to need to obviously drive it, soften up on some dampening, soften up on some spring rate. But what's good is that, you know, obviously it has the access door to the strut through the plastics. Because I was going to say that it might not be worth putting the interior in if we have to take off the whole plastic to get to the dampener knob. So we're good. We're going to install that other one, have the coilover all set, and then just keep continuing to make improvements on this car. Okay. So we have... This one didn't come with hardware? Oh, I did. Okay. So we have two new shocks for the back. Obviously, we wanted to stop this guy from holding it. So what we'll end up doing is just swapping This guy here, perfect size, functional. This moves. Oh, you can adjust it too. Okay, perfect. This was like the highest review on Amazon. I think I got them for $34 for both. Max Pow. Alright, I want to cover this changing of a strut. It took us about 30 minutes to figure it out. So this is our old strut that's on. Obviously this, I don't know if this is OEM, maybe, maybe not. Okay. So the new one doesn't come with this clip here. See that? It's two different ones. So you basically have to make your own hardware, but after figuring it out, it's very easy. First thing we do is going to clip this one into here. Okay, that's its home. That's not going to come out. We're going to remove that old 13 millimeter. Wow. I need a magnet for that. Bear with me. Let me get that out of there. This is garbage. Our new setup, you basically have to do it like this. I grab this. So you obviously turn the strut where it needs to be. You're gonna sit this inside. Trust me guys, it took us a while to figure this out, making your life easy. Here, put it through here. Seb, do you have to move it up a little bit? Yes. Bear with me, I think we're too far up. Let me control it. Let me control it. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Let it go right there. You take a 14 millimeter. Try to hold center. And then do the rest by hand. So. Let's see if it worked. You ready, Seth? I know this is supposed to be an easy install. It would have been if the other side could have clipped into a ball, but it wasn't that way. Good to go. So again, let me flip this up. If you do buy that same kit, I mean, it works great. Check it out. Mint.
Max Pow.
We won't get hit in the head. So again, make your own hardware. Use something nice and clean. Your own. Jesus, the battery's gonna die again. Wow. All right. Second battery. So yeah, we're moving forward. Me and Seb are gonna try to figure out what's next to do. But yeah, we're getting there, folks. All right, guys. All right, guys. We're finished. Ladies and gentlemen, we are limited to what we can do next. So what's the plans moving forward with the car? What are we doing next? Sebi, the man behind the camera, thank you, Seb, for helping me today. I appreciate you.
Whoa.
Sebi, the man behind the camera, is going to take the transmission up to Cerruti. They're going to figure out everything with the transmission, make sure it's 100% solid. Anything needs to change, I'll invest the money now so I can give away a perfect car. Okay. While waiting for that transmission to get completed, I'll move forward. So maybe the next vlog you guys will see is me picking up the wheels, the motor mounts, the traction bar, all the stuff that I got powder coated, and then assembling all of that, right? So I want to give a huge shout out to Jimmy Oaks and the guys over at Link for sponsoring 4th place. Now, with that being said, you've never seen anything like this. You guys have never, I guarantee you've never. I work so hard to try to make your lives exciting, fun, and always give you great news. I know that some of you don't have Instagram. You might want to consider making an account, following me on Instagram. All my social media, basically the only social media is in the descriptions. I'm going to let you guys determine how much money we give away in third place. And I'll do the same for second. But for this week, so we can still have some kind of interaction, you guys are going to be able to poll and vote on my Instagram how much money we give away in third place. Is it 500? Is it 1,000? Is it 5,000? I don't know. You guys will vote it out. I am going to make whatever decision you guys make happen. Now, the giveaway's doing good. We're at almost 50% filled. The car's not even running. The motor's behind Sebi. Very easy to join. You go on my website, you get any of these custom pins, which are randomly selected. Staff doesn't know you. They don't know your screen names. They are randomly selected. There's no favoritism. But if you do buy multiples, you're not going to get doubles. Each pin comes with a ticket where we're going to give away 4 different prizes. The CRX Worldwide, I don't care how much money it costs to get you this car to your front doorstep, it will be paid. If you'd like to join the giveaway, in the descriptions takes you right to the link, right? So that's finished. You guys now understand the information on the giveaway. We spin the drum live. We have participants that are involved in the giveaway. The same people that bought a ticket like you, bought a pin, whatever you want to call it, they're not going to want to cheat themselves. All of my giveaways are saved on my live portion on this channel, so you can watch it and see the transparency. Huge shout out to Frank Downstar. So, what feels better, Seb, about, like in this car world, right? What feels better than opening up your hood and everybody's like, wow. So I want to brighten up this engine bay and make it look really clean. We're going to clean up that harness. We're going to clean up everything. But you see these ugly 10s here, Seb? That's going to get replaced with these guys. So all throughout the engine bay, you see how this is not matching? I'm going to have to order some longer ones. Oh, no, as a matter of fact, I don't. Pause. I have longer hex keys. I don't have to bother Frank. So, huge shout out to Frank Downstar. This guy's been a supporter of the movement for years. Love him to death. That's what we're getting to. We're just going to keep moving and moving and moving until this car becomes a masterpiece. The amount of support for this giveaway has been great. The feedback on the vlogs has been great. The feedback, Seb, on the pins, not one complaint. Everyone says they look way better. The quality is extremely high. I haven't let none of you down. I come on social media every day to try to brighten up your life. We're moving forward on the car. We're doing great. We're going to wait for the transmission to come back. Huge shout out again to Frank, to K-Tune, to Elite Garage, to Action Clutch, to Koenig Wheels, to Link. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I love you. Huge shout out to Tato Bieng, my brother for life. And that's where we're at. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I will be back the next one, maybe Wednesday. Hopefully the motor mounts and the traction bar is complete, so we can pick up all the green stuff. I went with the tea and green. You guys obviously seen the photo, and we matched it up perfectly. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. Again, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I hope it was informative. Huge shout out to Sebi one more time for coming down here and helping me out. Love and appreciate you, bro. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Show me some love, baby. Keep going.